Imagine walking through a crowded street. How close is too close? That invisible bubble around you, that's your personal space. But here's a thought, humans aren't the only ones with personal bubbles. Welcome to the fascinating world of invisible bubbles, animal personal space versus human privacy. Did you know that your dog's tail isn't just for wagging? It's a sophisticated communication tool that helps define their personal space. Let's start with the basics. Personal space in animals is about survival. For a gazelle, that bubble of awareness could mean the difference between life and lion lunch. But for us humans, it's more complex. It's about comfort, culture, and increasingly, our digital footprint. Here's a mind bender. Octopuses change color to claim their space. Imagine if humans could do that. Now, let's dive deeper. In the animal kingdom, personal space is a dynamic force field. Take birds, for instance. A flock of starlings can perform breathtaking aerial ballets, maintaining precise distances between each individual. This isn't just beautiful, it's a matter of life and death. But how do they do it? Scientists believe it's a combination of peripheral vision and lightning-fast reflexes. Each bird focuses on 7 neighbors, adjusting its position constantly. It's like an intricate dance where everyone knows the steps instinctively. Did you know that bees do a similar dance, but on the ground? And it's all about communicating the location of food. Now, let's swing back to humans. Our personal space bubbles are just as real, but far more flexible. Anthropologist Edward Hall identified 4 distinct zones: intimate, personal, social, and public. Each of these zones varies depending on culture, context, and individual preference. Hook, here's a surprise. In some cultures, what we consider intimate space is just casual conversation distance. But here's where it gets really interesting. In the digital age, our concept of personal space is evolving rapidly. We might flinch if a stranger stands too close on the subway, but we'll happily share our most intimate thoughts with thousands of followers online. This digital paradox is reshaping our understanding of privacy. We're simultaneously more connected and more isolated than ever before. Our physical bubbles are shrinking, while our digital bubbles are expanding exponentially. Guess what? Some animals are experiencing a similar shift. Urban-dwelling animals often have smaller physical territories but more complex social networks than their rural counterparts. Let's circle back to the animal kingdom for a moment. Elephants communicate through infrasound, maintaining social bonds over vast distances. Whales sing songs that travel for miles underwater. These animals have found ways to extend their personal space far beyond their physical bodies. In a way, isn't that what we're doing with our smartphones and social media? We're extending our presence, our personal space, far beyond our physical limitations. Here's a thought. Are our digital profiles becoming our new territories, like a lion's roar or a wolf's scent marking? In conclusion, whether we're talking about a lion's roar, a bird's graceful flight, or a human's Instagram profile, it all comes down to the same thing: defining and defending our place in the world. As we continue to evolve in this digital age, understanding and respecting these invisible bubbles, both animal and human, will be key to coexisting harmoniously on this crowded planet of ours. So next time you feel that urge to take a step back from someone who's standing too close, or think twice before posting that personal story online, remember, you're part of a long evolutionary history of creatures carving out their own space in the world. And that's something worth protecting, isn't it?